Hello, hello. Welcome to all the participants, all the dignitaries. Today's resource person, Dr. Mangal Madam. Uh, Today we are starting a FDP, 3 days FDP on mapping of PEOs, vision, COPSO strategies at Jaihind College of Engineering, Kuran. As we already know, today's requirement, the syllabus has been upgraded. So, how to map the COs, how to map the POs, uh, so that on the basis of that, we have organized the 3 days FDP on these mapping of POs, COs, like this. So first I would like to welcome all the participants who have joined this 3 days faculty development program organized by Jaihind College of Engineering, Kuran. Uh, Here are some outlines of our programs. First up, I welcome our today's presenter, Dr. Jaihind Madam. I welcome our Chief Executive Officer, Professor Ganesher. I welcome Professor Gunjad Madam, Director and I, IQAC Coordinator. I welcome the Principal Sir, Dr. DJ Garkal Sir, and all the participants who have joined this 3 days faculty development program. Now, for a brief about this faculty development program, I would like to invite our academic dean and this FDP coordinator, Dr. Dhede Madam, this program to our participants. Madam, please.
Thank you, Aryan sir. Good morning. I am Dr. Vaishali Dhede, FDP coordinator of today's event and academic dean of Jaihind College of Engineering, Kuran. On behalf of Jaihind College of Engineering, I would like to welcome our today's resource person, Dr. Mangal Dhene. Also, I would like to extend very warm welcome to Chairman of our Institute, Honorable Tata Saheb Gunjar, Director, Honorable Shubhangi Gunjar Madam, Chief Executive Officer, Honorable Galle Sir, and Principal of our Institute, Dr. DJ Garkal Sir. And also I welcome to those who attending this FDP. As we know that accreditation is necessary and essential for the quality assurance, branding that a college or the university program meets the quality standards of profession for which that program prepares its graduates. It centers on a review of program's contents and the deliveries and includes the areas such as relevance, challenge, assessment, quality, assurance, and resources. And the important terms used in accreditation documents are vision, mission, program criteria, program educational objectives, graduate profile, program outcomes, course outcomes, assessment, and evaluation. So to provide the guidelines related to all these, today, one of the eminent personality, Dr. Mangal Dhene, is with us. So now I would like to request Jaihind Comprehensive Educational Institute, Jaihind College of Engineering, Kuran, Pune organizes this 3-day faculty development program for all this. So now I would like to request Principal Dr. DJ Garkal Sir to say few words related to this. Please, Dr. Garkal Sir.
Hello, good morning everyone. On behalf of Chairman Honorable Sri Tata Saheb Ji Gunjar and the management of Jaihind College of Engineering, Kuran, I welcome Dr. Mangal Dev Madam and all participants for these 3 days faculty development workshop on outcome-based education and NBA criteria. Just now our academic dean has explained the necessity of the accreditation, and the only accrediting agency in India we have is the National Board of Accreditation. We all know that India has signed Washington Accord, and all member countries of Washington Accord follows the outcome-based education. And these members countries have accepted the graduate attributes defined for the undergraduate engineering programs. So these graduate attributes are the set of generic knowledge, skills, and attitudes considered essential for the engineering graduates of 21st century. Henceforth, the accreditation will be on the basis of outcome-based education. Outcome-based education starts with a clear statement on what knowledge, skill, and attitudes the graduate engineers will be able to demonstrate after the successful completion of the graduate program, and these should be clearly measurable. Now, these graduate attributes are stated as a program outcomes and course outcomes and are related with the vision, mission, and the program educational objectives. And therefore, for the outcome-based approach, the delivery mechanism, that is the teaching learning process, is to be planned very carefully for the implementation of outcome-based curriculum. We have to prepare a teaching plan or the course plan, keeping in mind these program outcomes, course outcomes, and their mapping with vision and mission. In this 3 days workshop, 2 MBA criteria, that will be institutional mission, vision, and program educational objectives, and the other criteria, course outcome and program outcome, will be discussed in detail. I hope that this FDP will be very useful for those who are planning for the NBA accreditation. I also welcome today's resource person, Dr. Mangal Dev Madam, who is a coordinator of Center of Excellence in Teaching and Learning, AISSMS College of Engineering, Pune. She is a well-known academician and is having a vast experience in technical education. Now, during this 3 days workshop, daily there will be 3 sessions, and the post-lunch session will be only for the faculty from the Jaihind College of Engineering and Jaihind Polytechnic. And I expect that all Jaihind faculty will actively participate in this faculty development program. I once again welcome you all and wish you a good luck. Thanking you for your participation. Thanks.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot for giving the briefly introduction about such programs. So I would like to thank our principal sir, Dr. DJ Garkal sir, I would like to thank our academic dean, Dr. V.M. Dhede madam. Before starting the FDP session, let me introduce today's resource person, uh, uh, the eminent personalities here along with us. So let me introduce her first. Uh, Today's resource person is Dr. Mrs. Mangal Hemant Dan, founder and secretary, Wingham Techno Holistic Organization, assistant professor and coordinator, Center of Excellence in Teaching and Learning, AISSMS College of Engineering, Pune, Maharashtra, India. Dr. Mangal then, Madam, has 29 years of total professional experience, including more than 12 years experience as a head of electrical engineering department. Madam has done Master of Engineering in Power System. Madam has also done PhD in Electrical Engineering and is a Leadership Fellow of East West Center, USA. Madam was selected for leading leading the Leaders Program of renowned East West Center, USA, and was one of the 25 team members selected from 16 countries and developing peace understanding among Asia Pacific regions. Madam has received around 28 plus awards with 4 at international level, which includes several Best Teacher Awards, Best Head of the Department Awards, and Recognition of Excellence Award at initiative levels, and Distinguished Women Engineer, Women Researcher, Leading Educator Awards, and national international levels. Madam has uh, 3 YouTube channels and published many technical books for 4 states of Indian universities, more than 59 papers in international, national journals, conferences on technical topics, as well as related to improving quality education, innovative teaching learning methodology. Madam has visited 5 international countries: UK, Taiwan, Singapore, Thailand, and USA for her professional work and worked as a keynote speaker, chairman, presenter, speaker, technical advisor, technical program committee member, coordinator and receiver at reputed IEEE and other international conferences and workshops. At present, Madam is working as a senior member of IEEE and a member of planning committee at International for developing on online course of Indo Universal Collaborations of Engineering Education for engineering colleges teachers. Uh, Her main interest is in working for holistic development of technical institutes by coaching, counseling, mentoring, organizing, facilitating workshop for multidimensional development for faculties, staff, and students, and implementing innovative models for all those activities. Up to till now, Madam has organized more than 20 workshops and as a coordinator of Center of Excellence in Teaching and Learning of AISSMS. Recently, Madam has founded Wig, uh, Wigingham Techno Holistic Organization to satisfy her vision and passion to mold spirituality and crucial concepts into higher education and is working as a secretary. Madam, Madam would like to collaborate with different educational institutes for multidimensional and holistic development to do collaborative work for building clusters and national and international levels. So we are very thankful to get such a excellent and eminent personality along with us to deliver the session for 3 days faculty development program organized by Jaihind College of Engineering. So without taking much time,
हॅलो.
uh, I
हा मी मुद्दाम नाही कारण ते माझं नेटवर्क वीक दाखवतंय हो. मग काय होतं मी सिच्युएशन मध्ये सुरू नाही ठेवणार ते बघा व्हिडिओ ऑन केला की नेटवर्क हे लागतो वीक. नाही मी आता बघा माझा कॅमेरा ऑन ठेवलाय. सुरू करायचं का सेशन आता? हा ठीक आहे.
So, thank you very much, madam. Without taking much time, I would like to invite Dr. Dehin, madam, to start the session. Madam, please.
Thank you, Professor Aryan. Whether my sound is clear?
Yeah, madam.
Am I audible?
Yeah, madam. Yeah.
Okay, I will start, but I will not keep a video on. There are a number of reasons I will tell you.
Okay.
First of all, I would like to thanks management of Jaihind College of Engineering, and I would like to offer my sincere thanks to the director, Dr. Gunjal Madam, Principal Dr. Garkal Sir, and Dean Academic and Coordinator of this FDP, Dr. Dhede Madam, CEO of Jaihind College of Engineering, management, and all the teams of organizing committee members, all the faculties, and all the participants. So thank you all of you for giving me opportunity to take a 3 days faculty development program. So let us start. I would like to welcome all of you in my session. Today's first session is, you might be knowing, workshop. Workshop theme is on vision, mission, PO, PSO, PO, CO, and outcome based teaching learning process. In this session, morning session, I'm going to focus on mapping concept, mapping of PO vision, mapping of CO-PO, mapping of CO-PSO, and we will also see how we can strengthen the mapping level. So my focus is on mapping. Even if we are considering this, our objective of this faculty development is not to see much details about the framing and all details of this, but mapping concepts. So let us start. Let us see the content first. So content of this today's session will be vision, mission, values, goals, concept, definition, significance, statement formulation. Just I will introduce. Then PO, PSO, PO, concept, definition, significance, statement formulation, just introduction. Then CO, concept, definition, significance, statement formulation, introduction. Because whole workshop, one workshop or one faculty development program can be all these aspects. These are very important. Then mapping, focus will be given on mapping concept and hints for mapping. Mapping of institute's vision and mission, or we can say consistency between vision and mission, and mapping of institute's vision mission with departments. There has to be consistency between vision of institute and vision of department, mission of institute and mission of department. Then we will see how we can devise method of analysis for mapping. So this is the heart of today's session, where we should focus how we can devise method to analyze for mapping process. Mapping of PEO-Mission, then we'll see, and mapping of CO-PSO and mapping of CO-PO. Outcome of this session, after attending this session, outcome will be all participants who are attending sincerely will be able to identify significance of the terms. What are the significance of all these terms? Then establish the correlation between the two terms. All the two terms, there is some specified connection is there. So we will be able to find that connect or correlations between the different terms. Then participants will be able to recognize importance of mapping, how mapping is important. And I will tell you, this mapping is the heart of our outcome. If we are finding attainment, we are considering outcome, unless and until you don't do mapping significantly and meaningfully, then there is no sense of outcome. And if this mapping it becomes wrong or just manually done or mechanically done, then whole base or whole system gets collapsed. So I will say mapping is the base of outcome based education, and it is heart also of the outcome. So this is very important from my consideration. consideration. Then we will see analyze, means outcome will be analyzing capability will be there. Participants will able to analyze PO into distinct PO elements, because mapping has to be logical, and to do the mapping logical we have to divide every PO into PO elements. So this is the main key aspects, because 90% I'm finding institutes are doing mapping very mechanically, just putting 1, 2, 3 without using logic, and accreditation committee focus and they ask what is the logic behind that, and if we will not able to show or justify our logic, then they don't consider what we have done. Thousands of documents will be having no meaning. NAC give focus on documentation, NBA don't give focus on documentation. NBA gives what is the impact and in what way you are doing. So if you will not do mapping meaningfully, there will be no use of 100% attainment level of all the things. So mind you, participant, it should be logical. Then a participant will be able to create mapping in a meaningful way, in a logical way, and then evaluate mapping also. After doing mapping logically, meaningfully way, you will be also able to evaluate mapping, not just in the numbers analysis, because that is not the scope. Attainment is not the scope, but just you can see mapping level is 1, then how to jump from level 1 to 2. So where you can find out that weak points or just lacunas, and then you will be able to apply tools and techniques to strengthen mapping levels. So how to jump from 1 to 2 and when you will be able to jump. So how you will strengthen mapping. So that will be also ability you can develop after attending this session. So let us start with the first bit. So first I will try to cover vision. When we say vision, mission, values, goals, then all these things are important. When we say vision, what is the concept of vision? What is definition? What is significance? How we can formulate statement formulation, process of formulation, because NBA do focus on the process of formulation, and 100% institute have vision, mission, values, goal, or at least vision and mission. So no situation, I don't think, except a new launch institute, whether any institute will be having without vision and mission. So we will not focus on this statement formulation and this. But if statements are already there, what we can do with already statement, that we will focus. So process of formulation, how this vision, mission formulated, who defined that, what was the process? So that is very important. Process of notification. So try to understand, whenever NBA say process word, 3 types of processes are important. If I will say vision process means what was the process of formulation? Who framed vision? Who defined vision? What was the process of definition of vision? Then process of notification. Okay, vision is formulated, but how vision, mission, values, goals, anything, whatever you will formulate, whatever you will define at institute level, how you are notified it? What is your process of notification? That has to be there on the document, and implementation will be checked, impact will be checked. Then also process of implementation. Okay, I have formulated process, I am showing documents how I formulated for my institute. I am having documents how they are notified, and just we are following the process of notification. All documents are there, but what about implementation? After notification, how we implement? So 3 processes are important, but this also not the focus of this faculty development. I am going to focus on mapping. So how we can do mapping, this will be taken very significantly. Assessment is also there, attainment is also there, Kaizen has to apply, continuous quality improvement has to apply, and I will tell you what are the techniques, how we can strengthen. So let us see this. Then if you will consider NBA, because this faculty development program is based on outcome based educations with the objective of the institute, how we can get accredited. So if we'll see the criterion, first criterion is vision, mission, program, educational objectives is of 60 marks. So my first session, I am focusing on this first criterion. Tomorrow's session will be on this program, curriculum and teaching learning process. And third session, I will again ask after two sessions, participants view and just the objectives of the institute. And then I will frame my third session, whatever they want. Just little bit I am considering that we should take teaching learning process in the detail. So whatever is related to the teaching aspect, we will cover in this FDP, and whatever will be remaining that we can see in another FDP. So I would like to cover teaching learning because our term is starting. And it is also having highest marks. So if you see teacher related criteria, second criteria 120 marks, third criteria 120 marks, and seventh continuous improvement is 50. So in the teachers role is very important in the accreditation. So let us talk with this vision, mission, program, educational objectives, which is of 60 marks. So if we see the analysis of first criterion, see, now attend my session very meaningful way. Please keep paper and the pen with you, please, because there will be one competition, very simple competition. 3 questions I will ask, very simple questions, and let us see who can win that competition. And in the session, there will be number of reflections and learning by doing exercise also. At the say after the session, assignment will be there, but let us see who can win the competition. Okay, so be ready, keep page and pen. I will just wait 1 minute. Okay, so if we see vision and mission statement, vision and mission statement is 5 marks out of 60. Out of 65 marks are there. Then statement of PO, you might be knowing program educational objectives, vision, mission. So 5 marks are only for statement formulation, and all institute have framed this. So I have framed my session skipping this. Okay, I will just tell you little bit. Then dissemination, how we can disseminate all these things, means notify the peoples. 10 marks are there for notification, and process of defining is the highest important things, 25 marks. But everything I am not going to focus this. I will focus on the consistency, which is also important. So if you see first criteria, this is over many 99% institute have done this. Participants know this. But how we can define process and how the consistency, how the terms are consistent with each other, I will tell you 99% people forget on the consistency and miss the 15 marks. Okay, or miss they will give 2-3 marks. So let us see, what do you mean by vision and mission? What is your vision and mission? Please think and just write down word. What is your vision? Forget about institute, forget about department. Let us consider personal aspects, because if we consider personal aspect, we can understand immediately, and when we can understand immediately relationship between vision and mission, we can immediately apply to the institute and department. So I will tell you, take very simple vision of, might be today's, or might be of this FDP, or might be of lockdown, any personal things, personal vision, and then we will see how to frame mission for the vision, and then whole heart of the connection between the term you will understand, because number of things are there. If we go on talking theory about vision, mission, and this, nothing will be output. So I'm not going to focus theoretical. I'm going to focus practically, meaningfully way how we can do that. So let us see what is meaning of the vision. Simple. Vision statement focuses on tomorrow. What is my future? What I see. Vision means looking into the future. Vision, looking at my future, where I'm standing. This is Mangal then. How she finds after 10 years. What is my vision for my health, for my beauty, for my personal aspects, financial aspect, recognition. That's the vision. Focuses on tomorrow. And if we see vision of institute, then it's what an organization wants ultimately become. And I don't think vision is framed meaningfully that way by the management or the directors or the participants. We have to check it, because vision already we have framed before 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. And unfortunately, we don't focus on our vision statement. But I want to tell you that after 10 years, we have to change our vision. If we have not fulfilled our vision, which was framed 15 years, 20 years back, it means that there is something thing is there in the vision where we are not working in direction to the vision. So change the vision or change your mission. So that is the thing. Then a mission statement focuses on today. Vision tomorrow, mission today. Now, generally, by mistake, vision and mission are taken in the same way. Vision and mission focuses on future only. It's not like that. What you have to say, mission is the roadway to the vision. So it is present. Both are vital in directing goals. So they are interchangeably considered, but it is not interchangeably. There is difference between purpose and meaning and connections between the term. And always you can see vision, mission, values are taken as a trio. Whenever you will see, it will be considered vision, mission, values. Trio means only one phrase and they will come together. Actually, there is a lot of difference between this. See, but whenever you will see, they will be trio, you will consider no much differences between these statements, but there has to be lot of differences. So watch this figure. Where vision stands, it is at the top, it is the highest level. Then mission is in between and values are at the base. So values lead to get mission successful and mission manifest our vision. So if I will say my vision is to reach at Delhi, consider, because that makes us understand very beautiful way. So my vision is to reach at Delhi immediately today evening. What can be my mission? My mission has to reach to Delhi. I should not go to Bombay because Bombay might be fascinating. My direction is towards Delhi. Why I should go to Bombay? You will say no, flight is from Bombay. Can I go from Pune? Then, so what should be the road? So I might be feeling Bombay too fascinating, Bangalore too fascinating. Because generally our attitude is to see internet and capture attractive sentence and put in the mission. We don't see actually what is the vision. So that is thing I want to tell you. So don't see these theoretical things. Let us see mission. No mission. Your mission statement drives the organization. So I told you it is a driver. It is the road. Mission is the road to the vision. It also shapes your organization culture. So in short, mission statement look like what do we do? So I think by this time you might have penned down your vision, personal vision, and now you will start thinking mission. What can be the mission for your vision? So mission, what do we do? What you will do to get that vision? You have to think. Whom do we serve? To whom you will serve to get your vision? And how do we serve them? So what, whom, how has to be there in the mission. So now let us start with reflection on vision, mission. Okay. What is your vision? Write down your vision. Write down your vision. Then, already I had told you to write down your vision, and now our objective is to go towards mission. You will start thinking, writing mission also. Now, second activity, watch this figure. Because the next question is reflection 2 is there. What was observed in the picture? You have to use chat box for answering. So watch this figure and answer what you observed in the picture. Then only you will write down mission steps correctly, because we are learning connect between vision and mission, because we have to do mapping of vision with the POs. And to understand mapping, we have to understand consistency first, and then we can go to the mapping. So watch this figure and picture and write down what you observed in the picture. Either you can use Telegram group. I have requested organizer to make a chat open in the Telegram group, or you can use chat box. So post on Telegram group.
Chat is
Your
enabled,
answers.
Chat is enabled, madam.
Chat is enabled. Okay. Participant, you put your answers, because that I can see who has answered and what immediately, because here in Microsoft chat requires to break from the PPT. So I will prefer Telegram group.
Yeah, yeah,
Please,
madam.
please answer in or Professor Aryan sir, please tell me what is the answer in chat box.
Yeah, madam. There are three places where you can chat. In the participant window, the chat option is available, and
Oh,
Q
I
and
can
A.
see. I can see, but I have to come out from the my presentation mode.
Okay, madam. So you can prefer the Telegram group.
Yes, participant, please post on Telegram group.
Okay. Okay.
I need answer what this picture shows. How many participants are there?
60, madam. 60. 60.
Okay, out of 60, at least one response.
Telegram.
Telegram group.
Yeah, madam. Any question
Participant,
from
please
Telegram?
post your answer in Telegram group. What you observed in the picture? This is a picture. See what you see in the picture. Any one word, any one sentence, half sentence, something about this picture you put related to my speech earlier. Because I will not prefer talking. Yes, I got the answer. How to reach to vision? Oh, very good. Mr. Anand Khatri has answered. How to reach to vision? Good. Thank you, Mr. Anand. No, good morning. I don't want Vishesh. I won't answer. Goals and strategies. Okay. Mr. Wahwal has answered goals and strategy. Good. Steps towards excellence. Very nice. Mr. Ganesh, thank you. Steps towards excellence. Very nice. But related to my earlier speech, what you observed in this picture? What I started taking the topic, goals and strategy will lead to vision. Very nice. So this is the correct answer. Correct means meaningful to my earlier speech. So Mr. Shailendra has given appropriate answer, and he has answered Pavaskar sir, Shailendra Pavaskar. Thank you, sir. Goals and strategy will lead to vision. Very nice. Jaihind College. Okay, addition is going on. Okay. You just get connected in the, because I'm talking on connect and you must get connected to me. Otherwise, no meaning of theoretical talking on the connect if we will not able to connect.
Yeah,
To
madam. Yeah.
achieve the vision, what we do. Okay, Caffens. Mr. Caffens, I think you are from other country. Can I know your country? Mr. CEPHAS, Cephas. Mr. Cephas, can you put your country? Okay, Mr. Amol has answered goals and strategies work as a ladder to reach towards the vision. Perfect. Mr. Cephas, please put your country. Okay, correct. So, reflection 2 was covered. What was observed in the picture? Use chat box. I just shifted from chat box tool to Telegram. This also you have to learn how we can make our sessions interactive, because now we have to learn online teaching and we have to make online teaching in an interactive way. So side by side, please go on putting the tools I'm using, techniques I'm using. So tool was Chatbox, tool was Telegram group. Base is mission. Now no message, please. No message. Focus on further part to achieve the vision. What we do to do. Okay. Karchana. Okay, fine. Thank you. Now let us focus on the aspects. Picture was depicting. Please, no response now. Picture was depicting mapping. We are going to see mapping. This is a one style of mapping where I can say my values and mission, goals and strategies are very important to get my vision manifested. So this is a connect and this is from bottom to top. We can say, so this will lead to the vision. So if our big dream of 10 years has to manifest, we have to frame this correctly. So mapping is a graphical representation of procedure, process, structure or system that depicts arrangement or relationship and relationships among different components. Might be it is flows of water, flows of liquid, flows of energy, goods means atoms, information flow, material flow, money, personal. You can find out detail on this website. No, I don't want no responses. Please focus on further aspect because the competition is there. Participant, please stop. Vision and mission of the institute. Now see the connect between the term. We have understood the connect, 100% understanding is there, but not meaningful way. We have understood this physical relationship, who is at the top and who is at the bottom. Physical mapping we have understood, but not the meaningful mapping we have understood. Okay, so vision and mission of the institute is at the top. Suppose Jaihind College of Engineering is having vision and mission, it will come here. Then department, electrical department, mechanical department, electronics department. So for vision and mission of the civil department, then POs will come. This will be UG program and this will be PG program, and then research program can be also there if third program is there. So program is degree, BTech, BE. So this is program, undergraduate program. This is postgraduate program. Okay. So then vision and mission of department, then PO program educational objectives, then PO program outcome, program specific outcome, then course outcome. So who is at the bottom? Course outcome. But course outcome is the first step to reach here. So everything is in the hand of teacher because they are heart of any educational institute. So course outcome will lead to program outcome because we have to find attainment of program outcome only through the course. Now my simple question is there, if you will understand meaningful connect, it means that 12 program outcomes I have to satisfy in my course outcome only. It means that my teaching should not limited to theoretical aspects, because only 3 POs are based on theory, 3 or 4 maximum out of 12. So 1/3 focus is given on the theoretical aspect, what is in the course. Unfortunately, we don't refine our course considering the PO. That has to be there. If we will do meaningfully, our course designing syllabus has to be considering all 12 POs. So whenever I take session, then teacher asks me how we can do and how we can cover the portion. If you are focusing on coverage of the portion, means 1/3 aspects you are observing. So all 12 POs has to satisfy through course outcome. Means in my lecture, I have to consider sustainability, safety, then ethics, values, lifelong learning skills and self-learning skills. That is the meaning of this. If it is the linking, it's not physical. Logical meaning means as a teacher, I have to get all POs satisfied. My students has to show this outcome. That is for the student also. So that was the connect, understanding meaningful way, understanding logical way. So if we consider now mapping, because this session is focused on mapping of different aspects we are able to, we have to do. So first, all you know, we map our course outcome with program outcomes. All 12 POs, we map it. See how it is mapped? Every course, this is my subject course. This is Dr. Dede Madam's course. Suppose this is your course. So all course has to map with the all program outcomes. It doesn't mean that every CO has to map with all PO. No. It doesn't mean that every course has to map with all POs. No, it can be dashed in many POs, but at the department level, this outcome should be higher. Department cannot say PO9 is not in all our courses. Department cannot say PO5 is not, it is MAPLI 1. Mapping is 1 because courses are not there. No, bridging curriculum gap is there in your hand. Content beyond syllabus is in your hand. That is also considered in a wrong way or different way. Every PO, you can say, has to map with PO on program educational objectives. So again, this mapping we have to do. Again, PO has to map with missions. So this is here mapping we have not focused yet. And this is very important. And mapping has to, mission has to map with vision. It is not shown the mapping chart here, but use word is consistency. Accreditation committees panel focus on the connections, consistency between this. So there has to be meaningful consistency between this. That is first our scope of the session. So reflections start now. Open menti.com. Participant, please go on menti.com. Use this code and answer these questions. What you have to answer, whether your institute's mission maps with vision. Now already I told you have to have in your hand your institute's department vision and missions with you. If you don't have, open website of the college and check it. Then your departments, whether institute's department vision are consistent, yes or no. 2 minutes I will give you, and please have documents with you before attending session. Then you will understand in a meaningful way what we are learning in the session. You will understand in a meaningful way. And there has to be impact of attending this session. Without impact, there is no use of attending the session. So open your institute's mission and vision. If you have, open it. If you don't have, open the website. Whether your institute's mission maps with vision. Mapping now means consistent. Do you think that vision and missions are correctly? Means I told you Delhi. I want to go to Delhi. Whether direction road of my mission is going to the Delhi, or it is going to Bombay, or something another directions, east directions, or south Kanyakumari direction.
Yeah, madam. I'm opening the website of our college. Their vision mission is available.
Somebody can take picture and post in Telegram group, or you can just refer website.
Okay,
You go to
okay.
first of all you go to menti.com. Menti.com you go. Because see, I cannot take this question openly because you might be not opening your views. There might be hesitations to talk, they are not mapping, and I don't want to see who has said what, so it is secret. Whenever some secret questions we have to ask to our student and our participant, where hesitation can be there or where other problems can create, you can use menti.com secret tool to take the feedback. Okay, this can be in our teaching learning because students also hesitate, you will also hesitate. Okay, 9 has answered. Can you see menti.com screen?
And your desktop is disconnected.
Desktop is disconnected.
No, it's not disconnected. I want to share that menti.com.
Okay.
Okay.
So I have switched over from slideshow. But now share option is not coming.
Screen 1, madam. You just share screen 1 and it will redirect to the
now
desktop.
See, I'm sharing now. 1 minute, I got it. Now you can see my polls.
Yeah,
you can see menti.com. 10 has answered yes. Can you see?
Yeah. Yes, madam.
Okay, thank you. Because I have to also learn Microsoft Team, so that took
Okay.
some time. Dear participant, I got answer 1, no, and I can say that no answers I will prefer actually. If you can check to your vision and mission meaningful way, means I want to go to Delhi, but whether I am going to Bangalore, Kanyakumari,
मैडम के
or
स्लाइड में जाओ.
Bombay, that way you have to check, or my face is directed towards Delhi and Delhi I will reach. So check your mission statement of department also and your institute also. And now here first question is whether institute and department's missions are consistent. Institutes and department mission means institute mission and department's mission means department mission will lead to the institute's mission. Okay, so good, very good. 14 have answered yes. Then second question. Second question, whether institutes and department vision are consistent. Okay, 13 have answered yes. And here 14 have answered yes. And here 16 has answered yes. Okay, means 17 could only open menti.com. What about other participant? Okay, thank you. 16, 17 participants. Thank you. Now I will share my PPT again. Okay, thank you for your response. Now I hope you are noting down my tools and techniques also side by side. So you can use menti.com where you want secret. So majority of you answered yes, yes. So congratulations team, Jaihind College of Engineering, that your statements are consistent. Okay, now let us start again. My vision, I told you, you write down your vision and mission because we have to develop mapping. Our objective is to develop mapping between mission and POs. That is the first task. So we must understand very well our vision and mission. So I have framed my personal vision to build a farmhouse, beautiful farmhouse, because vision is dream, vision is ambition, goal, aim. Theoretical aspects I also told you that many speaker can speak that way. I want to speak in my way. Vision is dream, ambition, goal, aim, target, objective, desire, want. What I want. Suppose my vision, my dream, my ambition is to build beautiful farmhouse. Now take your vision this only. If you are not able to select your vision, take the same vision to build a beautiful farmhouse. Now next, learning by doing exercise. Write down your mission steps. 1 to 4. Mission has to be 1 to 4, not 1 or 2. Mission has to be from 1 to 3, 4. Ideally, you can frame 4 sentences. So write down the 4 statements. If you want to build a beautiful farmhouse, what can be your mission? Now, no chat box, no menti.com. Picture only. You write down on your paper and I need your picture only. I don't know how you can send the picture. Think it and send me picture. And I will say now no Telegram also, because Telegram already we used no Telegram. So you send me a picture of mission statement. 1 minute I will give. No Telegram. I got Telegram. Oh, just see wise, very wise. Vision and mission. Okay, it is a posting of statement. Okay. Picture means what? Whatever you have written on your paper, you take a snapshot of your paper and think how you can make reach that picture to me. Without chat box, without menti.com, without Telegram group. 1 minute, you just complete 2 sentences. Forget about 4 sentences. Complete 2 statements. complete 2 statement and post your mission. Then only you will learn connect between the vision and mission. Okay, now I will tell my mission. By that time you can think, if I want to have a beautiful farmhouse, my mission will be to create the finance through. First, I must have finance to have the beautiful farmhouse. I must have finance. Is there any alternative? Like alternative I use for chat box? Alternative might be there. Without finance also I can have the beautiful farmhouse. You also tell me that alternative. Think it. What can be alternative if I don't want to have finance, but I want to have beautiful farmhouse in an ethical way, huh? Not non-ethical way. So don't wander your mind in that direction. Now, second step can be to possess a beautiful land. Finance I have created. I have finance. Now beautiful land should be there, or sequence here can be changed. I have beautiful land. I already have beautiful land. That can be alternative, but I want another alternative. I don't have land also, and I don't have finance also, and I don't want to create finance also, but I want to have beautiful farmhouse. See, if we don't think this wise and smart way, we will not reach to our vision in a short way. So we must be smart. This is conventional way that we must have finance, then we will possess beautiful land. Even if the land will not be beautiful, I will not have beautiful farmhouse. To have the beautiful farmhouse, I must have beautiful land. And after that, I will start constructing home, beautiful home, construct. And then my mission should be to create a garden, farm, surrounding. So this garden and construction of home can go hand in hand. Goal I am not taking in this session, okay? Now see, actually I already have my good farmhouse, beautiful. So how I started? First I purchased the land. Then I started gardening and construction side by side. See here there are very less trees, but for garden started parallelly with the construction, and this is middle state. And now today I have beautiful farmhouse. See, here is the hill, and in front of this farmhouse is also beautiful hill. So name also given Hemangan. My name is Mangal, Mr's name is Hemant. So Hemangan, name is Hemant. So this is very old picture. Now garden has grown up. Okay. So this is for eating facility. Why I am taking this dream? There is purpose. So if I won't focus on or fail, if I won't focus on or fail any one step of mission, then what will happen? If I fail to create the finance, will I have beautiful farmhouse? No. So sequence is very important. First, I must generate finance, and then I can have beautiful farmhouse. And if I will miss to have beautiful land, I cannot reach to my vision. So all these steps, sequence is very important. What we observed in the picture of vision and mission. So we must able to see our mission statements meaningful way. And now you will sit together and you will watch your mission statement sequence, whether the first statement is the little step or the flow can be reverse way. This can be the first lower step. Then means how we are going to the vision, lower step, higher step, like that you can think. So this can be first step. You decide your sequence, or this can be first step. Okay. So if I want to have beautiful farmhouse, will I say that to become a recognized excellent teacher? Because we always copy the statement from the internet. This is simple way I have written, and not in the mission way. I am telling you, this is just personal way I have written, so that we will able to understand well. So if I want Whether I will write to become a recognized excellent teacher, because this makes us fascinating, beautiful word from the internet, and generally they are put in the mission statement of department. So to become a well-known gardener, whether I will say my mission is to become a well-known gardener because beautiful garden has to be there. If I want to make beautiful farmhouse, whether I should become gardener, I will hire gardener. I will purchase higher architect, good architect, and good beautiful land. So you have to answer what can be alternative without finance, how I can have beautiful land. So that answer you can post it on me in any toolbox. No, I could not get your picture. Let me check. I am waiting for your picture of mission. No picture. Unfortunately, you could not think in what way you can answer in a picture. Okay. Picture was possible on WhatsApp. Now you have Telegram group. I am also there in Telegram group. You could have watched my name from Telegram group and you could have posted me on WhatsApp group. You have seen my first slide. Always we should take snap of first slide to have contacts of the speaker. That is the one tactic how to start attending the session. So you miss to think creatively to make your picture to reach to me. Okay, let it be. So reflection 5, again I want to repeat, whether your institute's mission maps with vision, whether your institute and department's vision are consistent. Now you got the significance of the sequence of steps. Please check sequence of step and do this exercise later on in the afternoon because if you want to do exercise you can do. I will talk and you can contact me at any time for your difficulty. Okay. Now what NBA says, vision, mission, program, educational objectives. NBA says that aspiration, vision, mission, vision is aspiration. And here institute's vision and mission statements have been asked to ensure consistency of the department. So 5 marks are given for the statement and we write glorious statement, but we forget this what it is expected consistency. Here statements are asked to ensure consistency and vision and statement marks will be there. Okay, in criterion 10. So in criterion 10 they will give focus on statement, but here in criterion 1 consistency is important and you have to justify the consistency. So they do ask questions to the administrators or lower faculty level, new faculty level also to give justification of consistency between vision and mission. So assignment 1 will be whether institute's vision and mission are consistent. Yes, because many have answered yes. So no question. If 1 or 2 person have no or many have transferred, switched or from yes to no, then what can be done? Because we cannot formulate statement, but we can change the sequence. Mission you can change. What can be sequence of statements? Think it and map and justify consistency by changing mission. Little bit word sequence you can again map it. Okay, so now consider PO, PSO, PO. Vision, mission we covered. Now PO, PSO, PO. Again concept, definition, significance, statement formulation is there. Now consider what is program educational objectives. Program educational objectives are after 3 to 5 years of graduation, because program outcome means up to the graduation level, first year, second year, third year, fourth year. PO are, you can see they are expected at the career level. Where are our students in their career levels after the graduation of 3 to 5 years? So I will not go into the theory. Just you have framed your POs also. Now PSO I want to tell you because key aspects I am talking. Now what is PSO program specific? One point I will tell you. Just check in your PO statements whether you have used word student. So student word should not be there because they are your alumni. Graduate word should be there. And from my view, my perception, I will prefer alumni here. My alumni in PO. That will be correct. Or at least you should say graduate, not the student. Okay. So now PSO, what are program specific outcomes? So these are what the student should be able to do at the time of graduation, and PSO can be 2 to 4. And who will frame, head and other authorities of the institute can frame program specific because they are specific. In simple, my terminology, I don't go in theoretical aspect. My terminology for PSO, out of 12 PO, where my department want to focus, because this is the Jaihind College of Engineering. Dede madam is HOD and Dean academic also. So for her department, she has to think graduate of Jaihind College of Engineering, where will be specialty of Jaihind College of Electronics Engineers. Because number of electronics ENTC branches are there. So AISSMS electronics engineer will be different qualities, characteristics, specialty. Jaihind College electronics students will have different specific. So depending upon my strength of the teachers, depending upon my availability of the special faculties, specialty of the faculties, or depending upon our vision mission, I can select 3-4 POs where I would like to focus. I mean team. But I am talking, so I am saying yes. So where are we as a department would like to focus out of 12 POs, which POs we will focus, that will be our PSO. Simple term. So now let us see the mapping. So state the process of defining vision and mission. It is written in 1.3, 25 marks process for definition. And I told you there are 3 processes. So first mapping we need to do between program educational objectives and mission statement. So this table we need to give for 15 marks. So establish the consistency of PO with mission. So what is given in NBA? Establish the consistency of POs with mission of the department. So consistency we have to establish, means PO1 we will take. And mission 1 we will frame either 1, 2, 3. 1 means light or low, 2 means moderate, medium, and 3 means substantial high. And how we do? Just we check mission statement and PO, put 1, put 2, 3. There is a no logic, I think. Logic has to be there because we are engineers. If I want to put 1 here, I must define what is my 1. If I want to put here 2, I must define my 2. So that should be on document, and by referring that document, logically I have to put 1 on 2, not mechanical. So in general, you can say mission statements are there for the institute, and we have to complete this task 3, 1, 2 and numbers. So just think how to analyze for 1, 2, 3. Here I am telling the heart of my session. We cannot put 1, 2, 3 instead of justifying them first, defining them first, and using logic. Logic I have to use for that. So that is the heart. So first assignment will be record keeping. First assignment will be here. Mapping of institute's vision of the institute. There will be assignments. So I will talk in latter way. Not this time I will take that assignment. You can sit in afternoon and do. Okay, so mapping PO and PSO also. CO with PO, CO with PSO also we need to do. We have to write down gap. Curriculum gap also we need to find out from CO, PO, PSO mapping. So mapping is so much important. So first at teacher level, we need to map our CO with program outcomes. So if I have, this is my course, this is another faculty's course, or this you can say my course first statement, second statement, third statement, course outcomes. Now course outcomes are usually given on university syllabus. It doesn't mean that we have to follow them, because course outcome are also framed in a wrong way. So if you want in a correct way, you can change at your level. And then map all 12 POs. I have to map. It doesn't mean that every CO has to map with all POs. I can put dash. Okay, so let us see how can be CO connected with PO. So to formulate CO, first I will focus key aspects of CO framing also, because if you will not frame CO meaningfully, then you will fail in mapping. So therefore I am taking here CO framing little bit. Okay. Otherwise, one session can be on CO framing. It is so important. So let us see first. Now go to this. Paul, you go to this website. Now I will take competition. Let us see who can win the competition. Very simple way. Because why I am taking this competition, I will tell you this in morning I added. Because in my last session, I found people miss how to map it, and assignment was very poor. So to upgrade the level of assignments, I have inserted this competition, and then I will go to the assignment. Okay, so assignment quality will be higher if you will do. So go to Paul website. Paul EV means what is EV? Paul everywhere. .com. Then user ID you put Mangal then 589. Mangal then 589. Go to that and be ready for competition.
Excuse madam.
Yes.
Yeah, madam. You can put this URL at chat window.
No, URL is not required.
Okay.
That is so simple. No, Paul or put one URL if I had to give.
Madam, password, it is required password.
Password manje user ID you have to put. I will show you. Just see the slide again because I am switching the slide. See participant. Actually, I wanted to put here link, but it's so simple. You just go in website Google and just type pollev.com. This is website. So
Okay.
so simple. Address is so simple. So why to insert link? Type pollev.com. And user ID, there you have to log into my competition. Okay, you need to join to my competition. I am inviting you. So user login will be Mangal then, not your login. My user ID you will put Mangal then 589. Okay, so I am now switching my PPT to the poll.
He's asking password.
Password Mangal then 589. Whether you can see my screen, Dr. Mangal's competition.
Yeah, madam. Yeah, madam.
Now see password will be your user ID will be Mangal then and 589. No password. Now
Okay.
if you would be able to join this competition, please tell me. Whether anybody has joined this competition, put on the Telegram.
Madam, username and password is the same.
Username is Mangal Dhand. Here it is written. See, Mangal Dhand 589. Please post on Telegram that you have joined my competition, so that I will
Yeah,
come
madam.
to know.
I joined.
Okay, now you please tell to participant how they can do.
Okay. Hi.
Just
Mangal.
go to pollev.com Then
Yeah,
it
madam.
will be asked. It will be asked.
I have also joined, ma'am.
You
Yeah.
589 and you have to click join the competition.
Yeah, madam. After that, it is showing waiting for Mangal then presentation to begin.
Okay, I am starting now. I am presenting now.
Okay, okay.
Now I have started.
Yeah, madam. 3 questions.
Yes, start because are you ready, participant? Because time is also given there.
Okay, okay, madam.
Please post on Telegram some participant that you are ready, because if I will start competition, time is important there. Only 3 simple questions are there.
Telegram. Yeah, madam. Post it.
Okay, Amol Mane is saying ready.
Yeah.
Participant, please post join, so I will able to know that you have joined and I will start presenting, because only 3 simple MCQs are there and you need to complete in time and then winner will be there. So let us see who will be winner. Okay, 2 persons have joined. Dr. Mishra has joined. Dr. Pavaskar sir has joined. Yes, now somebody has posted me picture. Join presentation. You have to put in the username Mangalden 589. Put Mangalden 589 in user and then click join. Okay, somebody has posted picture. Type yes, Dede madam is, Dede sir is helping you.
Yeah, yeah.
Type Mangal then 589. Thank you, Dede sir.
वो लाएंगे नहीं तो उसको ये देगा रिपोर्ट देगा तो सब आएंगे ऐसा.
Because see, participant, if I will not attract your attention to the heart of the session, then whole 2 hours will be wasted. So your assignment should be quality assignment. And in my last session, I could not see quality assignment. So I have added in the morning. I don't know much. This is my first time I'm using poll everywhere, because just to attract in a competition form. Let us see winner. So I don't know whether winner name is going to come or no. We'll see that.
Yeah, madam.
Okay, I will start now. 4-5 responses. I got it. Now let us start the competition. First question, see question, then options will come. First question from Criterion 1, because we are discussing Criterion 1, Vision Mission. So from Criterion 1, which topic or aspects have more marks? From Criterion 1, which topic or aspects have more marks? Now tick any option: statements, process of defining, consistency, definition, none of the above. Select any option. Selected? Aryan sir? Aryan sir, have selected?
Yes, madam.
Selected, na?
Yeah.
I will go ahead. Now second, oh, see, now response 58% are only correct. Means process of defining is more important is the answer, but only 58% answers. And whether 58% is correct, means it is satisfied. 16% just gave the wrong answer. Statements are not important, my dear participant. We always put high, glorious, higher vision. Statements are not important. I will tell you. Simple vision can be very simple, may not be very beautiful farmhouse. Vision can be to have a hut, my own hut. Marks are very less for the statements, but what is important, how we proceed to have the hut and where we are after 3 years. Whether we have received some progress in the direction of getting hut, that is important because every institute's strength might be different. Some might be financially strong, some might be very poor. It doesn't mean that they will not get marks for their vision. It is not important in accreditation at all. So in accreditation, it is important in what way we are proceeding, marching, and what is the impact, what we do, documentation in our institute. So consistency has answered 26. So okay, now next question. The person who will select correct answer, more he will be winner, he or she. So here score are given. Oh, I don't know what is coming. So second question. Second question, which mapping is required to do? Participant, which mapping is required to do? Then only we'll go to the mapping. How to do mapping?
Yeah, madam.
Click it. Whether mapping of CO, PO, PSO and mission and PO is required, or mapping of vision PO is required and CO, PSO is required, or mapping of CO, PO is required and CO, PSO is required, and mapping of CO, PO, PSO is required and vision PO is required, and none of the above means something is missing. Or answer please. Second question you answer.
Yeah, madam.
Oh, only 20% answers are correct. See, so thanks that I could take this test before proceeding to the mapping and before proceeding to the assignment. So you must know correct answer. See, mapping of CO, PO, PSO and vision PO is required. This is correct answer and only 20% could answer that. 20% answer vision PO and CO, PSO. See how you answer 20%, my dear 20% participant. You are doing CO-PO mapping. Where is your CO-PO? Huh? Or you might be new, your institute may not have started doing mapping also. It might be the situation. 10% answer CO-PO and CO-PSO. Okay, I think at least this is somewhat correct because they have considered at their level, because faculty will do only CO-PO mapping and CO-PSO maximum. But correct answer is CO, PO, PSO, means here this option has already included here. But we need to do vision and PO mapping. I started vision and PO mapping. I showed you there 1, 2, 3. We cannot put blankly and we must develop logic. And now I am going to start logical idea. I will share only my one idea or two idea. You can develop your own idea. I don't tell you that you do logically that way. You think your way, your institute, HOD, your principal, your management, not management, but your stakeholders, industrial, and then you can develop your logic. Many institutes have developed neural networks and very complicated app for that. But I don't think for our institute, which are affiliated to the university, we have to use app for that. Why to go in complexity? We are engineer, we will use brain there and we will do simple way logical justifications there. Okay, now third question. Third question, while doing, so spelling mistake is there, while doing mapping, which care has to take? While doing mapping, which care has to take? Okay, what care you will take while doing mapping? I have revised now. Actually, I should not have talked now, but I forgot. So while doing mapping, which care has to take? So whether you will take care mapping of CO, PO, PSO, PO, for mapping correct, then defining mapping process, we need to take care that for mapping The most important care is in defining mapping process or defining logical justification for mapping. All should be defined correctly and none of the above. Correct your answer. So defining logical justification for mapping means what is the situation even after discussing just 1 minute before, still only 23% are correct. Defining logical justification for mapping, only 23 could answer correctly. So it is giving me too much pain, means I am not taking session in a correct way. Something you are not able to understand. Okay, mapping of CO, PO, PSO, PO, 31% have given. Care, I am asking care. Now here question is not what mapping is there. Question is what care we will do take in the mapping. So this is also not correct. Just now previous question was on mapping and mapping of CO, PSO, and where is vision? Mission, sorry, mission has missed here now. I told you mapping of CO, PO, PSO is required and mapping of PO mission is required. Where is mission here? Participant, 31% participant. Where is mission here? And I am not asking now which mapping is required. That question is old. Defining mapping process 15%. At least I can say this, if we want to give logical justification, then that can consider as a mapping process. So at least this 15% I can say they have thought correctly. And what about this 31%? All should be defined correctly. 31%. Again and again I am telling definition of the statement is not so much important. 5 marks are given. Okay, now let us click ahead or what winner is coming or no, I don't know. Oh, nice. Where are the name? This is given score 1875, slick civic chair. What is that? Okay, I will see later on this what is there. I will see about the competition winner and let us proceed to our presentation. I will not spend time for that because I am also new for that tool. Just first time I applied that. Now I will share my PPT. Huh.
Yeah, madam.
Yes. So let us see who has won the competition. I will check it. You got your answers correct or no? Yes, no? Aryan sir? Aryan sir?
Yes, madam. Yes, madam.
So you can also check whether you are correct or no, and you can tell me that your all statements were correct. Okay.
No, madam. My all statements are not correct.
Okay. The participant whose answers were correct, 3 out of 3, post it on your Telegram group or tell me. And two I don't want, 3 out of 3. Okay, now how to frame CO? Because to do mapping correctly, our CO has to frame very strongly. Then our CO-PSO mapping will be strong. So only hints I will give because this is not a CO framing session. Already I talked with the organizers and they have framed CO. And university has also given CO. So why to spend time on framing CO first? We can just revise our CO later on. Let us start. CO has to focus on 3 dimensions. Skill, what my students will able to do, skill development. Knowledge, we 100% faculty focus on the knowledge development, what my students will learn, describe, explain. But 3rd dimension is behavior. So keep these 3 dimensions and these are 3 domains. So either you have to, there are number of ways how to frame CO. You keep these words in mind, skill, knowledge, behavior, or you keep 3 questions. What knowledge should students possess? What should they be able to do with it? And what skills they should develop? Means when we define our CO, 5 or 6 CO, we should able to answer this question. Means our CO should frame on these aspects. What my student will able to have knowledge, skill, and just behavior also. In the domain theory, Bloom's taxonomy theory, there are 3 domains, and we have to frame on cognitive domains, psychomotor domains, and affective domains. And there are 6 levels on cognitive domains. So you know the 6 levels. Top level is create level, advanced Bloom's taxonomy, Anderson taxonomy. So create is higher level on cognitive domain. Generally, our Indian education system focus on the cognitive domains, means knowledge. म्हणजे मराठीमध्ये आपण म्हणतो घोकंपट्टी, just रिसेट किया और आंसर दिया, रिसेट किया लिख दिया. सो घोकंपट्टी आपली एज्युकेशन, हायर एज्युकेशन सिस्टीम घोकंपट्टीवर आहे, म्हणजे कॉग्निटिव्ह डोमेन वर आहे. फक्त आपण थेरॉटिकल नॉलेज वर भर देतो आणि स्किल्स वर आत्ताशी सुरुवात केली. वी हॅव जस्ट स्टार्टेड focusing on the skill aspects, so we are using skill at half dimension. Now system is started focusing on skill dimensions, but higher education I am talking, we do forget on affection domain to frame our CO, to have assessment, what are the values, behavior, ethics, so we all this forget it. So in simple way, my way I will tell you, I don't go in theory, but very simple technique I will tell you. 3H you always remember. If you will remember 3H in your learning process, framing CO, you will be a very excellent teacher, good presenter, good speaker. Always we have to focus on what will be head. So head will be always used in our teaching. Now also you are using head. And we teacher, you always we use students head. When we communicate, head will be used. But what about hand? My participant should able to do with hand, and therefore I am taking you to mente.com, poll everywhere, and chat box and telegram. That is the purpose. Just but if you will go on listening, nothing you will remember written. Learning will be very less. So hand motion should be there. Something doing. I told you take a paper and pen. That is also the objective. Movement should be there. Psychomotor. Motor should be there. Your nerves should have motions, because if your nerves will have motions, they will give all the informations very immediately to the brain, and then brain will store that. Learning will be enhanced. So that is the exercise to the nerves. So psychomotor domain means hand movement should be there in any session in teaching. Affective domain. Affective domain means heart level. Head, hand, and heart. So heart should be connected. Your heart and my heart connection should be there. Affection should be there. Heart connections means values, ethics, behavior. I must check your behavior. I must consider behavior, ethics, values also in my session, in my teaching. Therefore, you might be thinking I am wandering here and there, but we must have that way. Okay. So I will tell you the tact. If you will classify all 12 POs into 3 classes or 4 classes in your own way, don't ask me PPT. You in your own way, you can classify PO, sit together in department and classify PO, or do classification. That will be very easy technique for all the process of attainment also. Okay. So I have given this my model in my paper. You can refer that paper and that model. If you will use, everything will be happen so easily because tool you can select based on your class of the PO, and your assessment tool will be perfect. Here I would like to tell you, if you are measuring rice, will you use liter for the rice? Rice has to measure with the kilogram. Liquid has to measure with the liter. So when you put in the class toolbox also, your assessment tool also, you will select correctly. Because when you are checking your ethics, values, lifelong behavior, whether you can find out from the test, assignment, okay, a little bit. But where you assess in assignment this. So that assessment tool has to be correctly framed. So once you will understood these all concepts, then we can go to assessment and correct. So my suggestion, my hint is classify POs. That makes us to remember also. So this is my way. I am classifying in 4 ways, and I say it is a knowledge, skills, then behavior, values, attitude. Simple way. This forget this it. I can say first class is knowledge, second is class skills, and third is behavior, values, and fourth class is attitude. Because I do focus on the attitude. I give attitude importance too much in my life. So when I will sit for the interview panel, I will not check the knowledge. I will not check the skill. I always check the attitude of the person, because attitude gives altitude in the life. If attitude is there, everything can happen here. But a person is very knowledgeable and skill in his attitude is not doing work good, then what output he will give for our institute? No. So that are the different things. Now to understand mapping, just focus here POs. One PO, two PO, I will explain you. Every PO we need to classify into 3 classes, okay, subclasses. Excuse me. So if we'll say PO1, now that is program outcome. We have to divide this PO into PO elements. Word use is PO elements. Now 3 levels are there, 1, 2, 3. So I must divide this PO1 into 3 elements, and I will call it as PO1.1, PO1.2 and PO1.3. PO1.1 means level 1, PO1.2 means second element 2 level, and PO1.3 means 3 levels. So let us see. First PO is engineering knowledge, apply knowledge of mathematics, science, engineering fundamentals for the complex engineering problem. Now, I don't say that in my way you divide, you can use your logic. So I can say if my CO, suppose my students will able to describe or solve, consider my students will be able to describe. Suppose I am teaching lamp. I am taking this example because all faculty can understand. Suppose I am teaching lamps, various lamps, incandescent lamp, fluorescent lamp, LED lamp. And my CO I have framed after the course, completing the course or that content, whatever is content related to that course. After completing that, student will be able to describe lamps. Describe the lamps or explain the lamp or state the types of lamps. State means just I told them they mug it and they are informing level 1. If I want to add their views, their understanding in that, then it will be explain the lamps. Then cognitive level will be jumping from 1 to the second. So that way we can think. So that is the C1. I want to map with this PO1. Now I have to decide what is that description students will be able to describe using what knowledge. If I'm taking lamp and lamp is, I can find out it is not related to mathematics. I can say that it is related to only science because very simple lamp is there in the syllabus and very 12th standard they have covered, and that is just for revision and only science is used. I don't think anything in the engineering way content is there. Then I can say that level of mapping will be 1 because students will apply only scientific knowledge. So I will map that CO1 with PO1 level 1 because I will say only science is required to apply for that describing the lamps because CO is on describing, or you can say learning outcome is describing. Okay. Now if I will say no, engineering fundamental is also required because lamp resistors, that elements, how to design that element, what is resistance, what are that elements characteristics, engineering is also required in that. Then I will say mapping level is 2 because student has to able his knowledge of science and engineering fundamentals to describe that. So applying science and engineering knowledge is expected in the describing my students' ability. Then I will say mapping level is 2. And when I will say no, mathematics is also required because description, I am not framing suppose CO that description, or even that description level or depth is not only just to tell the types of lamp, but giving the details of the elements also, describing the lamp with the length of the elements, length of the tube, and depending upon the LED length, depending upon fluorescent tube length, they need to describe, use the mathematics also. Then I will say mapping level is 3. So all 3 knowledge are required level of mapping 3, all 2, then 1. That way I can map. Another way I will tell you, complexity is also mentioned. I am just highlighting because that is my way. So apply, I told you, now complex I am focusing. So what is the first PO? Solution of the complex engineering problem. Now I will say problem my student should able to solve it, and my CO is student should able to solve the problem. Students will demonstrate, they will able to solve. Now if solving is required, only science 1, science engineering 2, all 3, or I can say complexity problems are very simple. So simple level 1 means what? Simple level 1 means what? Simple complex, moderate complex means what? Level 2. And highest complex means what? That complexity again we can define using mathematics. I can say level 3, or I can say mathematics means level 1. You need to justify that depending upon the course content, it will change. Okay, so that way you can think it. Now let us take another example. Suppose this PO3, design and development of solution complex engineering problem, design system components, safety, cultural, societal, environmental. Now in my illumination course, there are number of units related to the lamp. One unit is on fluorescent tube, another is on incandescent lamp, third is on LED lamp. Suppose the course is like that. I am taking example simple. So where is safety in my course? No safety, cultural, societal, environmental, nothing. How I will map my CO with this PO3? I will put dash. No, my dear participant, I am teaching lamps. I have to tell my students safety aspects of the lamp. Okay, so what is the safety aspects of the lamp? When you will touch to which lamp, what will happen, what care has to be taken, environmental aspects. If we use LED, then how it will create conservation less, higher energy consumption will be less, the energy required to generate will be less. That way environmental aspects I can tell, and then societal aspects, cultural aspects I will include, and I can give the mapping levels. I can map my this even if it is not included in the course. I can frame number of activities. My students will go in society and they will create the awareness about the lamps and how much energy is consumed by fluorescent tube, by LED, and awareness they will create motivation. I can map this. Here also I can say that I focus only on safety aspects, mapping level 1. Safety and societal mapping 2, and any 3 mapping 3. So that way is one level logical way to split this PO3. Another logical way I will tell you depending upon class strength, because this is CO and my CO course 60 students are there and 3 batches are there, batch A and batch B and batch C. So what I have planned, activity for batch A I will plan safety, activity for batch B I will plan societal, and activity for batch C I will plan for cultural or environmental. Then I can say level is mapped 1 because safety level is 1, but here I could match all the class with all different aspects. So I can say level of mapping 3 because I could cover all the 3 aspects. Might be 1/3 students have done that activity. Or I can say suppose batch wise assignment is not given. I can say that out of 60 students in the class, only 20 students could do the activity. All did just could not control by me, or only 20 students conducted activity. So my level of mapping will be 1, and this we need to do before teaching plan. In the teaching plan, I might be thinking my whole class will do activity, or 40 will do activity on safety, and I will create the road show or some drama, and at least 40 students I will map 2, because out of 3 batches, 2 batches have contributed, so 2. And if I will plan no whole class will do that, I will map level of mapping 3, so number of students. So only safety activity, but even if mapping 1, 2, 3. Now after executing course, I will find only 20 students have done that activity. So here that will be gap, and I have to see what action can be taken. So that chart we need to fill up. Okay, so here logic can be different. So when you do exercises, assignments in group, then a number of persons can think in an innovative way. So I always recommend sit department together and just think how classification we can do. And when the classification can be done, that your PO elements can be at department level or can be at institute level. Because as program outcomes are same for all engineering branches, it doesn't mean that all course contents are same. So here we can make differentiation between program to program. Electronics PO 3.1 may be different, and mechanical can be different. Or you can at least keep your all elements at institute level, but do something, have paper on that, and you must be able to give justifications. They do check it, and if they found it correctly, then important of your attainment goes there. Otherwise, in our NAC, we could get only 1 marks due to that, because even if I was telling, it has to get implemented now, because implementation is very important. That's why I started giving focus on implementation, because we have knowledge, we told the knowledge to the staff, but if implementation is not there, what is the use of doing all these things? So implementation is very important. That's why I am focusing on workshop style, means assignments are must. Okay, now this tool usage, modern tool usage. Okay, time is running, so 2 are sufficient. Now mapping of CO-PO, you can do now dividing it. So just do this in meaningful way. Why? What is my 1? What is 2? And what is 3? So that way I want to tell you. Now process has to be there. All students, alumni, professional bodies, faculty, management, industry, our all stakeholders role has to be there in vision mission. So process I am not considering in this only one session. One whole workshop is required for criterion 1. So sample process we need to develop in the department, and then we need to do. Now I will give you hint. If you will do my exercises together, that your meeting documentation, then your photo are very important, because assignment is also this process only. So please, if you will plan activities to do assignments, please do have meeting recordings. Even if you will do now online, please do have meeting recording documents, and the same you can show to the committee that see we had sat together and department discussed, see minutes of meeting, see recording, and even principal can add a little 1 minute recording in that he will jump into the higher marks with that recording, because principal is showing in his first presentation that you did it by sitting together, forming and solving assignment, and committee will not go into the depth also, because they will come to know you are doing properly. So this is the little way how you can win the impact. Impact is very important, and documentation you will be also having of the assignment doing. So tools for strengthening is nothing but I am telling you if you will do meaningful exercise in effective way, and if you will monitor this exercise, definitely your mapping will be strengthened. Because today you will map your CO with PO1, but again you will sit together after the term end, and again you will see whether you could achieve your level mapping 1, or what can be done to go to the level 2. So meeting exercises are very important. Keeping records of teamwork, doing exercises are very important. So by discussion, by presentation, we can go to the higher mapping level that I can take in tomorrow's session. How we can strengthen. Apply Kaizen, closed loop has to be there. Focus on classes of PO, because when you will focus class, then everything will go into your head, and definitely your all activity will be mapping with the number of POs. Before knowing PO class and all 12 POs are not in my brain, my mapping will be only 3-4 POs. But if PO will fit in my brain, then my mapping with number of at least 8 PO can be possible. So working at department level, there are tactics. I will tell you. Department faculty can sit together, tell 3 faculty who are strong in communication, they will take activity on communication. So that will be communication group. They will map that PO in their course. Some faculty are good in lifelong learning, self-learning, skill development. 2-3 faculty will say we will frame the activities in our course. We will do that. Some 2 faculties will take care of safety, environmental, sustainability, because their course is related to like that. They can conduct activities, sustainability, social, and they can focus on mapping that aspects. So if you sit in the department together and decide the group of faculty who can focus on that remaining 8 POs which are not mapped with our course content, definitely your mapping at department level will be higher. And this I used to try as head of department before it used to come in the NBA. Because I had understood the heart of education system, students' behavior, values, attitude, skills has to do. And I used to plan number of activities in the department by making groups of teachers. That is also number of models are there. Even counseling, I could achieve all these things. Counseling and mentoring system model, I used to do all this mapping. Okay, so very fantastic ideas are there. So Paul, we have taken now exercise. Please take a snapshot of these slides, those who want to do exercise. Okay, otherwise you can forget it. Exercise plan for mapping. Red one we can focus today. Department wise activity, you sit department together and prepare a mapping of PO mission distinct matrix. Okay, PO and this. Who will do this exercise? Head. Head should be there for PO and mission mapping to divide mission statement, because when we have to divide PO into 3, mission has to divide into 3 elements. So head and 2 seniors can sit together. I'm just giving guidelines when if you will see the exercises can be done like that. Then department wise activity, head and 2 seniors can sit together and exercise on mapping of PO and mission. Okay, means dividing mission statement into 3 is important first. Then after dividing mission statement, first check the logic also, sequence also you check, or then divide it into 3 and then you do the mapping. Okay. Forget about this, you can do later on, have the snap of this. So this is the way we are doing it, sitting together and understanding, and this proof we can show to the committee. Okay, now physical is not possible, but online photos are also possible. If we all keep our video, that also I will tell you, keep all video on and just have the photo of the screen. That will you will get the same photo that all you sat together, and meeting recording is also there. And then tell to present. Tell present, have the dialogues, have the brainstorming. See, brainstorming should be there. No, this is my correct way. And then lot of logic of dividing PO will come from faculties, because everybody's logic perception is different. Then splitting of PO into PO elements, I will request Dean. And also 2 at least heads and 2 NBA coordinators can sit together, how PO can be divided. So focus on 3 assignment today and think it. If you will get any problem, you can talk me, you can call me. And these all assignments, this also I have already given. Now for all remaining faculties, higher rather than head, rather than dean, and higher seniors and NBA coordinator. Forget, today you all faculty, other faculty can sit together and start mapping your CO-PO of the coming course. This is old PPT. You can consider course of forthcoming semester and start doing mapping of CO-PO, and you differently decide your logic for splitting. Let Dean and HOD decide in a different way, NBA coordinator decide in a different way how PO can be classified into 3 levels. But faculty, you sit together, remaining faculty, and you also divide because different logic has to come forward. And then think it if you want it, of course, and then ask me any doubt. Okay, so that way you can execute the activity, or you call me physically in your department. I can conduct all these activity physically, because unless and until we don't do it, and implementation is very important, because we will do it on paper, but who will implement in actual teaching learning process and making plan. So conclusion of today's session will be, I hope you are able to identify connection between terms, recognize the importance of mapping, you will be able to analyze, you will create mapping, and you will also evaluate whether mapping, whether it is weak or strong at least, and then you will also select tools and techniques to strengthen that. So submit your assignments. If you are not able to sit together, do individually, and I will give appreciation certificate from my side. Always I give in my session. Gift will be certificate of appreciation of your good assignment. So fill up, I will post this form, and you can submit your assignment in my Google form. So I can give certificate to the nice response of the assignments. But today only, let us finish work. So references, I used my all papers for framing this session. I have published papers in IST, AICT journals. You can go through that paper if you want, and I have done many courses. IIT course I have not written. IIT course of 2-3 months I have done. Then NITTR course, undergraduation accreditation of 8 weeks I did. SWAYAM course, and 12 weeks also I did. I forgot to mention here. So that course have made my level up accreditation. So I am giving acknowledgement to the SWAYAM courses of all this faculty, and due to that I have upgraded my knowledge also. So thank you all of you. Now any questions are there, you please ask. Can you unmute, Aryan sir?
Yeah, madam.
I finished my session in 2 hours, but you can take to 5 minutes, at least 5-10 minutes, ask the question.
Okay, madam.
Participant, please ask queries. If you are interested to do assignment, you can ask me doubt how you can do, or just any other doubts related to the session.
Yeah, madam. One question from one participant. To achieve the vision, what we to do?
Can you please repeat, sir?
One question from the participant: to achieve the vision.
To
achieve the vision.
Achieve the vision. Okay.
What we are to do?
Okay, very good question. To achieve the vision, what we can do. So there is my one YouTube on manifesting goal. You do watch that video, and there are steps. For example, I will tell you coaching. Leader has to use coaching tool very well. So coaching tool is very wonderful. Actually, we unfortunately focus on only mentoring. That is also on paper basis. But rather than mentoring, I think coaching is very important. And how to execute coaching and do that coaching. There are number of techniques I have put up in the video. There are number of techniques for manifesting goals. I can conduct session on that also. Here professionally we are talking. So if we want to achieve our vision goal, or we can say our CO, first important tool is planning. Planning is very important. So like I told, mapping, if you will understand, definitely you will come to your outcome, means your vision only. So planning is very important. How to plan? So go on planning and go on monitoring your plan, because monitoring has to be there. Unless and until you don't plan, you cannot achieve. Unless and until you don't monitor your plan, you cannot achieve. And there are number of spiritual techniques also. So spiritual techniques are more powerful than the conventional tools. Like that, I will tell you one little thing. When we say vision, suppose a beautiful farmhouse, okay, and this is our vision, and you have asked how to make our vision achieved. So beautiful farmhouse, how I could achieve? I could achieve within 2 years, you know. So I know all these techniques. So immediately once you will put your dream vision, first thing you must put on paper. Because when you put on paper, your neuron works. And already I told you technique, when neuron works, it helps to the brain, and brain just store into the different compartment. There are different compartment in the brain. First volatile, long lasting, and in the night brain synthesize. So when you are exercising neuron and this by writing, you may write on mobile diary, because you will type, your finger will, because that are advanced technique. Why to write on paper? Today we forgot writing. Put it on mobile, and I will give you the tactics also. One little tact. I miss. It was asked in my one session. The person immediately asked, "Madam, I don't want to type it on my mobile. I'm so lazy." Then I said, okay, you just type voice message, na? Voice message and go on reading that. That's all. Your neuron will not work, but you will listen it again and again. When to listen, that is also technique. So listen that your audio clip. So vision is beautiful farmhouse. I will just start imagining the picture. And that picture should not be I will have, I will have. Statement should be I have beautiful farmhouse. That's all. It is in the present. And after my session, many persons, when I was taking physically, many participants came and they started, Madam, now my vision, my dream, you have generated dream to have bungalow. You have generated to dream to have a farmhouse. I said that was my objective only. Why I put so personal aim? Because that has to be impact of my session. Okay. Any other question?
Yeah, madam. Madam, can you on your camera from your side?
Yes.
You can show your
Sir,
camera.
I don't see questions in the chat box. Where is the question?
Madam, these questions are showing in the show conversation. Show conversation. Yeah, madam. One question from principal.
Conversation is on, but I am unable to see. Okay, sir.
Please elaborate more on PO splitting.
PO.
PO splitting.
PO splitting, I told you two idea. Consider class strength is 60. And now we have to give level 1, 2, 3. Okay, only 3 levels are required. So I must have 3 splittings only, not 4 or 5. Why 3 splittings? Because when I will put 1, when I will put 2, and when I will put 3. So 3 classes are required, 3 elements are required, 3 splitting classes are required. So it is my question, my logical, my perception, my course, my program, my department, my institute. So PO1 is to split. So either I can say PO1 is academic related, theoretical related. So I told there that knowledge based, scientific knowledge, mathematical knowledge, and fundamental mathematics, engineering and science. So if my students need to solve the questions using only mathematical knowledge, I can say level 1. Or if I will say only scientific knowledge, because I will think that science is at a lower level, mathematics is a higher level. Related to our course, related to our program, it will change. Then I can say that level knowledge required to apply while solving problem is engineering level 1. Knowledge required to solve my problem based on that CO is engineering also and mathematics also. Then level 2, and complex problems are there which use knowledge of engineering, science and mathematics also. So I will put level 3. Complexity is higher, and then we can think related to the PO, like that some multidimensional knowledge is required. Electrical program is there, and knowledge of electronics and mechanical is also required. Then I can see multi disciplinary aspects are required. So mapping level is 3. I can say my students, suppose project related is there, mini project or this, then I can say that knowledge required is not multidisciplinary, but very basic related to electrical engineering only. Then I can say level 1. So that is what I am telling you. It is not standard things, because many other IITs and NIITs have used neural networks and artificial programming to do that logical justification or to get 1, 2, 3 level. But I don't think, for we are not autonomous institute, and that way why to go into the difficult things. Let us define it, some justification, proper justification should be there. So like I will tell you how I splitted modern tool usage. So our students should able to use modern tool usage, and I had frame, I will concentrate on this PO because our PSO was also there, modern tool usage. So I thought like that if my students are able to apply the tools are very much available. Suppose video making, I will focus that students will use virtual lab. Suppose students will use virtual lab, then I will give list to the virtual labs available to the students, and I will tell the student to execute virtual lab, and my student will be able to select the tool for virtual lab. Then my mapping level is 1. If I will say my student will not only select the virtual lab, able to select virtual lab for any one experiment, but my student will also apply that virtual lab for getting the experiment done. So here I expected my student will select from the list, and he will also apply that virtual tool himself, because that PO is not for me. I should not be able to use modern tool usage. Generally we think in a wrong way, whether I use PPT, whether I use virtual lab. No, that is for student. My student should be able to select the virtual lab, apply that virtual lab, executing the experiments, targeted specific experiment. Then level of mapping will be going to 2. So I had mapped level 2, and you will see in next sessions that how my students created virtual, not created, how my students selected and applied the virtual lab and conducted the experiments for all other students. So peer-to-peer learning was there. So that was expected. But when next time I can jump to the higher level, no, my student will not able to only select and apply, but my student should able to create virtual lab. And this will be definitely happen. Students can create virtual lab because my student, by doing virtual lab experiment, has created his own course and he has started earning in the dollars. So why not he will create the virtual lab? So 3 aspects are there, and that is mentioned in PO. You just see the word mention are select, create and apply. I focus on that 3 words. So it is your perception, your liking, your strength, your ability, that which word you will focus from that PO, and you will just do the logical classification. So I did that selection, application and creation, because creation is the highest level. Okay, understood. So it's very interesting. If you will do brainstorm, sit together, number of options will come. Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you, madam. Next question from Khatri sir. How we map our program vision to institute vision? Actually, there are different program in institute.
Okay, very good question. I can see now Mr. Anand has asked. How we map? Now suppose my institute vision is to reach to Delhi. Okay, take same example. Then what can be vision of electronics and electricals? Consider. So how we map our program vision to institute vision. Okay. So now electrical HOD will see how my department can reach towards Delhi. She will think differently because she will think smart way. How she will think, or he will think, he can say that to reach to the Delhi, it is very important to have first aeroplane. Then mission statement will become aeroplane. Then electronics department can say in different way. No, why to reach to Delhi, aeroplane is required first. Without aeroplane, we can reach to Delhi immediately, because to earn and build and to get and purchase the aeroplane, 2 years will required. I will just go by train in 3 days I can reach. So that way, vision is same to reach to Delhi, but thinking perception is different. But we need to focus whether our train is going to Delhi or no, and whether our aeroplane goes to Delhi or no. Therefore, I ask the question to have the beautiful farmhouse, whether finance is must. I will tell you the smart way. To have the beautiful farmhouse, I never started. I told you the mission statement to generate finance, but I was not focused on that generating finance. I was focusing no picture. I am having beautiful farmhouse. That's all. Different techniques I use to manifest that. Like that, if you are smarter, you can think that you will get a donation of the land. Start thinking that by getting donation of the land, you can have your beautiful farmhouse immediately. And why only land? I will just plan or imagine, or I will focus. I must have beautiful farmhouse as a donation, might be from my father or any way, or any my award, my prize. So like that, vision also can be achieved in a better way, and this only happens when we sit together and brainstorming. So different department has to sit, think in a different direction. Instead of copying beautiful, glorious language from here and there, use your brain, think it in a perception. Like I told you, why to have aeroplane? Like yesterday, one example I will tell you. Online teaching course I am planning committee, and demonstration was on the Moodle, and the participant, and I was panelist there, and participant was talking about the Moodle course, and she did very wonderful and very good session. Miss, it was not interactive, but she demonstrated how Moodle can be used. Then all appreciated and like started saying. I asked only one question to her. Madam, congratulations, you are using Moodle in a very effective way in your course. It's really difficult tool, but you are using it. But one question, simple questions. Our course is planned for online technology. And now technology is turning something from LMS to different. Now see, Jaihind College is using Microsoft. Now, why Microsoft will require LMS there in itself? Microsoft, you can create the class and assignments you can upload. Yes or no, Aryan sir? I don't know.
Yeah, madam.
Then why I ask? Because I don't know Microsoft, but I ask here number of institutes are purchasing Microsoft now, and why the teacher has to learn Moodle? Microsoft Day has to learn. So see where the time is going on. So that's why I told our vision also needs to change, mission also needs to change. Because if we have not reached to the vision, it means that our mission is not correct. And vision has to change. Even if it will be fulfilled, we have to change. Course outcome has to change every year. That is my opinion. Because if I am not changing course outcome, means I am not satisfying my course outcome. I am there only. If my farmhouse is not happening 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, and my vision will be always beautiful farmhouse, beautiful farmhouse. No, changing means I will achieve, I have achieved, or something is wrong. Process I am changing. Okay. Any other question?
Yeah, madam. One question from participant side. Are 12 POs compulsory to all programs? And one more question is, what is required to strengthen COs?
Now 12 programs are very essential. I will tell you, unfortunately, NBA has added it in the NBA, but that was not expected, because if we want overall development of student, my student should not only graduate, my student should be able to communicate in a very better way. My student should have self-learning skill, because he want to go and do job in industry. If you don't know how to open virtual lab, how you learn and find the task given to him? So self-learning skill has to be inculcated in my student, and that was not focused by we all teachers. Therefore, NBA focused framing all POs. Only 4 POs are related to theory and 8 POs are related to all sustainability, social aspects, safety aspects, self-learning, lifelong learning, ethics, values. Why? Because unfortunately, all teachers used to say, oh, teaching means theory, coverage of portion. No, my participant, I started it before 10, 12 years. And before coming in NBA, I used to take, and it used to be my CO, that my students will demonstrate ethics and values. That used to be my CO. Why CO should be only theoretical, but it should be ethics and values with technical aspects. So that has to be there. Technical aspects are there. If I am saying my students will demonstrate communication ability, means not telling story. If he is telling story, it should be technical, related to my course. So if my student is not able to communicate, what is the use of he is a gold medalist? You assess your students, top students who are gold medalists, university rankers, and where they are in the life. I will challenge you that they will not at a higher position and in a good state, rather than our second class student will be in a good position. Why? Because all his other skills and his personality aptitude are higher than that gold medalist. Because CBSE, ICSE focus on all these aspects, and therefore as my students I started reviewing, I came to know what CBSE is doing, and I learned from CBSE school what I should do in my engineering class. And I started learning from my student, my son class, because my son I purposefully put in CBSE. So this is not for commenting, this is how we have to learn, because CBSE focus on all these aspects. ICSE focus on all language, linguistic and communication aspects. But CBSE focus, really they focus on all the aspects of 12 POs. So it is very much essential that every program, every course teacher has to focus on the 12 PO. And then only outcome will be increased and we will go towards the quality. Now, second question is that how to strengthen CO. So one lecture I want to take only for that. For teachers level, teaching learning activities. So you will come to know how to strengthen a CO. Because if I am framing CO, there has to be 3-dimensional according to the Bloom's taxonomy: cognitive level, affective level, and psychomotor domain. And then we have to focus on 3 simple technique. My student should work something in class, heart-to-heart connection should be there, and knowledge should be there. So that is a tactics to strengthen CO, course outcome. Also, because we will map them in PO. Just don't focus on ranking and getting good marks. That will not give you CO really, because after the class, how much students will able to retain? Very less. Yes, any another question?
Yeah, madam, last question from the participant side. Is it POs are same for same course with different faculties?
Yes. What's PO, na?
Is it POs are same for same course?
Yes, because POs are POs given by NBA are same for all the programs. For diploma, they are less, numbers are less, because diploma level we do expect some little level, but PG level they do expect higher levels. Even if POs are same, depth of PO are different for PG, and research oriented and skill oriented they are much. And if we focus on UG program only, for all UG program POs are same, but every department can focus on PSO. So every department can take 2 or 3 PO and consider as a PSO, and PO elements can be different depending upon the program. Okay.
Okay, okay, madam. So thank you, madam, for giving the answers of the participant question. Madam, uh, so the program is over. Is it over, madam?
Yes, yes,
So can we conclude?
yes. Thank you. Thanks to
So
all of you.
I would like to invite Dhede madam. Please conclude the today's session. Madam, please.
Now it's a time of vote of thanks. On behalf of Jaihind College of Engineering, first I would like to thanks to Dr. Mangal madam for describing criteria 1 of NBA very nicely with taking interactive session of question and answers with presentation. Also, I extend my thanks to our Honorable Chairman Tata Saheb Gunjar, Director Shubhangi Gunja Madam, Chief Executive Officer Galle Sir, and Principal Dr. Garkal Sir for enormous support. I am also thankful to all the organizing committee, Microsoft Team Committee for kind cooperation, and big thanks to all the participants. After this, college participants have to perform the task of assignment and submit it onto the given link. At 2:30 to 4 p.m., the assignment will be presented by the department. Is it okay, madam?
Yes,
Hello?
okay, fine.
Okay. Thank you, madam. So I conclude that this first session, it is over.
Thank you.
Thank you, madam. There is a one small announcement to the participants for tomorrow's session. Tomorrow's live session link will be shared among the participants at different group platforms like uh, Telegram group we will share, and individually mail we will send, including the tomorrow's link. So tomorrow's session will be started sharply at 10 o'clock, and you can join 30 minutes before start of the actual session. So please stay tuned. Thank you very much.